Jennifer,
Yeah.
Jen, suddenly you're starring in top stars, high-profile directors. You've gone from being the proverbial fly girl to this position. Tell me a little bit about it.
I can't tell you. I've had an incredible year. First of all, you're right. I went from being a fly girl, which it didn't happen overnight. This has been over a progression of, I've been in LA 4 years now, and I was in show business since I was out of high school. But in the past year and a half, with the movie My Family, from there it's kind of gone quickly since then. I did My Family, and then I went and I got Money Train a few months after that. Actually, it was the longest 3 months of my life after that. And then from Money Train, I went on to do Jack, which I just finished, and now I'm working on Blood and Wine. So I've been blessed. It's been a great year.
That overnight start in the thing.
It hasn't been overnight, okay? There is no such thing as overnight in this business. At first, I was a little intimidated, just because, like you said, I went from, doing television spots and series and stuff to working with like these huge box office stars, and Wesley and Woody were really the first ones I worked with. So it was very intimidating that first day I walked in. But I walked in that first day, and they kind of like they were facing their backs were to the door, and when I walked in, they like nudged each other, like, the new girl's here, So it was really funny, and it kind of made them more human, because all I could think was, oh my God, I'm gonna be in a room with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. What's that gonna be like, But it was great. Okay, I had never done a big, huge love scene. I've done kissing, caressing, heavy petting, but I'd never done a love scene before. So I was very nervous about it. So I called some actor friends of mine. Actually, I called a lot of actor friends, but this guy I just worked with named Jacob Vargas, who played my husband in My Family, I called him and I said, what do you do? Because I know he had done one. And he's like, ask for the love pillow. And I was like, the love pillow? What is the love pillow? He's like, it's just something. He goes, you can make it in different sizes and all this stuff. No way. It's just, depending on how close the camera is, you can put it between you. So, you're not having like major skin to skin contact if you don't want it. Some people want that, that's up to them. But me, we were like, I said, I'll take the love pillow. And nobody on the set knew what it was. Nobody had ever heard of this, So I told one of the wardrobe ladies, and she was so sweet. Her name was Marsha, and I said, I need this love pillow. I have to have the love pillow. She's like, what is it? I explained it to her, and she made me 3 different sizes. A big one, like that, and then smaller and smaller, So I just say, throw me number 3, and she'd toss it in, and we'd put it there, It was very funny. Yes. Steven's fab, but everybody gets the love pillow, okay? Jack gets the love pillow. I don't discriminate, okay? Everybody gets a love pillow, okay? But Woody, psycho that he is, ever since the first day he said, oh, I can't wait till you guys shoot that love scene. I'm like, this guy's crazy, I didn't know, that he was serious. And then when we did the love scene, I was so wrapped up in what I was doing, but he wasn't working that day. And here he comes roller skating down the street outside the apartment building. He's a freak. He wanted to peek, I was like, what? They're like, Woody's trying to break in. The director wouldn't let him in. Woody, he's like, bolts from the set as soon as it's done, He was on the set on a day he wasn't working so he could get a peek at the love scene. That's Woody, in a nutshell. The thing about Jack is you're so used to seeing him on screen, and I've never met him in person before. So all you have is these like grandiose ideas about him. Then you see him there, and have you ever seen him laugh on screen? No, not really, not like, but he sits there and he makes a joke and he laughs, and all of a sudden he's human, So it's so cool, because you're like, oh my goodness, he's just a person. Okay, him too. Wesley, Woody, and now Jack. Good, It's like it's that type of thing. It's not until you meet them and you sit down and you realize, they're just there. They're actors, and they're there to do the same job you're there to do, and they've just been doing it longer and better.